Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jamie and this is my health and fitness channel. So if you like fitness motivation, fitness challenges, fitness tips and tricks, recipes, and so much more, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you get alerted when I make new videos. So, how's your New Year's resolution going? How's your goals for 2021 going? Now that January's finally coming to an end, some people tend to fall off track and they stop working towards their goals that they've made at the beginning of the year. Are you keeping up with everything you said you were going to do for 2021? It is so much easier to say, in 2021, I'm gonna run every day, I'm gonna lose the weight, I'm gonna do whatever it is. It's so much easier said than done. Actions speak louder than words. It's just so easy to name all these goals and put them on your list and just say you're gonna do something, and then it just, maybe you do it for the first week, but then it just like, meow, downfalls. And then you're just like, yeah, whatever, doesn't matter anymore. So in this video, I'm gonna go over 3 excuses and I'm gonna help you overcome those. So stay tuned and listen to all 3. And at the end, I'm gonna go over a little summary and some action items to help you with these. So stay tuned. All right, so you've got no time, you keep forgetting, and it seems like you're just never gonna get there. Your goals are just so far from where you're at this moment. Ugh. What can we do? We're all busy. We all don't have a lot of time, but there are certain things you can do to make the time. Excuse number 1 is you don't have the time. So we're gonna dig into that a little bit. Well, I'm pretty sure you have been looking at your phone for 10 minutes today, scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. And I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing, because I do it all the time too. And I've actually told myself lately, like, I need to cut that back and focus on things that are gonna help me towards my goals, my 2021 goals. So instead of reading Facebook posts, I should be reading an actual book for 10 minutes. 10 minutes over the course of 7 days is 70 minutes of reading per week. You could finish many books. So first thing you should do is analyze your day. Reflect back on your day. Think about the things that you did today, yesterday, the day before, and common things that you do every day that are things that aren't really super beneficial to you. Think of something you can swap out with an activity that will help you get closer to your goal. So once you find that one activity that you can swap out for this, make it a routine. Make it happen consistently. Instead of on your lunch break, instead of checking your phone for 10 minutes while you have the time, read your book for 10 minutes at a time. Go for a walk for that 10 minutes instead. So let's go for another example. If you walk 10 minutes every day for 7 days a week, that's 10 minutes could be about a half a mile. So that's 7,000 extra steps per week. That's a good amount of extra steps and extra activity just by swapping out 10 minutes of social media time. So look at your day as a whole and figure out when you have the most downtime during your day. See if you can incorporate some activity that will help you get closer to your goal during that time. Every single day, even if it's just a little bit of something. A little bit adds up over a course of 365 days. That little thing is just gonna bring you that much closer. And it's just like such a short period of time, but it really does add up compared to not doing anything at all. This leads me to excuse number 2. I keep forgetting. You keep forgetting too. Try to make it a habit. The way you can make it a habit is go to that downtime that we were just talking about previously and schedule a block and make sure you're not bothered during that time. Block it off specifically for your reading hour or your walking 10 minutes, whatever it is, whatever time you can make to dedicate towards that goal. Block it off every single day. Make it a habit. The habit becomes a routine. And then when you don't end up doing it, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like something's missing because you've incorporated that thing into your life now. After you've been doing this activity for that span of time that you've swapped out your old activity for, it ends up becoming engraved in your mind. And then you almost feel weird when you don't do it because it's become a part of you. The hard part is just establishing the time, blocking off the time, finding out the routine that's gonna work every day for you. That's the hard part. Once you figure that out and plan it, then it just becomes like a habit. And a habit is something you eventually can do without even thinking about. You just end up doing it. For example, I walk every day. I walk my dog 10,000 steps every single day for health reasons because I want to stay active every day. And now I usually go in the morning before work, at lunch, and after dinner. And if I skip one of those, I recognize it every time. I'm like, oh, I didn't do it. And like, it's something that I don't forget because it's been so ingrained in my routine in my life that when it's missing, I notice it's not there. Try to figure out a spot, a slot, plan it out, book it up. It's your time. Focus on you and get to your 2021 goal because you can. What that small amount of time, you can. Your goal is a part of your habit, or a task leading to your goal is a part of your habit. It's a part of your routine. It's a part of your life. It becomes your lifestyle eventually. But you gotta start out with the initial planning, the hard part, figuring out when and just doing it. I've never been much of a public speaker. I'm trying to become better and better as I do these YouTube videos. So I'm trying to be like using my hands and being more clear with the point I'm trying to say to you guys. So I hope I'm doing well on this video. Get ready for tip number 3. Not tip number 3. Excuse number 3 is just saying, I'll never get there. You're like 3 weeks into the new year or whatever it is. You feel like you haven't gotten far and you're so far away from your goal that it's just easier to give up than to push forward. And it puts that thought in your head, I'll never get there. It's so far from where I'm at. And you just want to give up and stop because stopping is easier than continuing. There's a few reasons why you may feel like you'll never get there. Maybe one of your friends or your family member has also made a fitness goal or some other goal, and they're already like doing well, they're seeing results, they're almost there, they're being consistent, and it's like demotivating because you're like, Stacy has already lost her 5 pounds and she's only got 5 more to go. She's been running every day. And I can't keep up with that. I can't do that. Don't compare yourself to others. This is the most toxic way to get to an achievement or a goal is by comparing yourself to somebody else. And a lot of us are guilty of it. Everyone's guilty of it. The best thing you can do is stop that action from happening in your mind. Say, no, I'm not gonna compare myself to anybody else. I'm gonna focus on me. What am I gonna do to get myself there? Forget Stacy. Focus on you, because once you bypass Stacy, you're gonna find somebody else to compare yourself with who's better than you. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own reasons why, how, and when. You need to focus on your life and be in it and work on the things that will get you to where you said you want to be. Comparing yourself will be a never-ending battle. So if you recognize yourself doing that, comparing yourself to somebody else, just try to steer that energy away and just try to think of doing something else. I do it to myself a lot too, and all it does is bring you down and discourages you. It makes you feel like you can't and you'll never get there. I do that a lot with my YouTube channel also. I have big dreams and I love doing YouTube, and I look at these other fitness people, I'm just like, I start comparing without even realizing it, and it brings me down. And I have to say, wait a second, what am I doing? This is not gonna help me. This is not doing anything good for me besides bringing me down. So I encourage you, when you recognize that you're comparing yourself, just stop. Stop right there. Say, I'm not gonna do that. Just do the best you can to get the comparing out of your mind, because it's the most toxic way to get to a goal. And it will really bring you down. There's been times where I've had that voice in my head. It's brought me to the point of almost giving up, but I'm like, no, what am I even saying? What is the point in that? Focus your energy somewhere else. End of it. It's over. You are you. Focus on you. Do what you need to do to get to where you want to be. And that may be different from every single other person you know in the whole entire world. Make the time. Prioritize. Schedule that block. Make it a reoccurring habit. Ingrain it into your life. Let it become your lifestyle. If you have to, or you should, hold yourself accountable in some way. I hold myself accountable for the steps I take per day with this. My handy dandy fitness watch holds me accountable every day. When I hit my goal, we get a little celebration. I get a little sense of accomplishment, and that's what I do to hold myself accountable. Find some way. You could do a bullet journal, is that what it's called, I think? Or a calendar, something to write down. Or join a Facebook group. There's so many Facebook groups out there that are free, that can help you hold yourself accountable to whatever goal you're trying to achieve. Accountability, prioritize, habit, routine, do it for you, block off the time, You got it. So my actions for you, think about your goal as a whole. Break it down. What do I need to do to get there? How and when? What is it gonna take? How can you hold yourself accountable? So ask yourself all these questions. What is your goal? What small tasks and items do I need to do to get there? When can I do those small tasks? How often? How do I achieve them? How, when, and why will you do all these things? Break it down for yourself. You can do this step by step. You don't have to go for gold right away. Make it achievable, make it doable. You can do this. Come up with a plan, use your schedule, use your planner. Well, I hope that was motivational for you guys. I hope you can continue on your resolutions, your goals for 2021. You can do this. Use those tips and tricks. Let me know if there's anything more you'd like me to elaborate on. Drop it in the comments below. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Remember, if you like fitness motivation, fitness tips, tricks, recipes, we've got it all here. So much more. So make sure you click subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're aware. Like always, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye. Have you done your daily activity today? Did you write down your goals and plan them? Huh? What's your goal for the day?
It's to get pet.